Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a huge leak for Pokemon Legends Arceus, which comes out in 9 days, and the entire Hisuian Dex has been leaked. That's right, the entire Dex has been leaked. So if you want to avoid spoilers, click off this video to avoid. So now we're going to take a look at the Legends Arceus Dex, but before we do, make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Legends Arceus and other Pokemon related content. And comment down below which starter you're going to choose when the game comes out. So now let's take a look at the Dex. Alright, so I've pulled up the Google Drive that has all of the decks. This is in Dex order. If you want to look at it yourself, I'll put a link to the Google Drive in the description below. But this is all the Pokemon in Dex order for Legends Arceus. So one thing that's weird to see is that the starters don't start as the number 1. It starts with Pikachu, and then there's like male, female, and then the shiny versions, and then Raichu. And then we go over to Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix. There's Alolan Vulpix. That's interesting. Alolan Vulpix in Legends Arceus. Okay. So, like, we've been talking about all the Hisuian forms, but there's Alolan forms. There might be Galar forms as well. This is Shiny Ninetales. This is Shiny Alolan Ninetales. Zubat, Golbat, Paris, Parasect. So I haven't seen a lot of Sinnoh Pokemon. Like, like the ones that are introduced for this game, like Starly, Bidoof, any of those. But we do get a look at look at Hisuian Arcanine. That's cool. That's really cool. I might have to use that. That looks insane because the regular Growlithe just kind of I wasn't super excited about it when we found out that there was a Hisuian Growlithe, but the Arcanine, the shiny one, doesn't look as cool as the regular one. The regular one looks insane. And then moving on, we got Abracadabra, Alakazam, Machamp, Machoke. Just looks like your standard Pokemon. Still no Sinnoh. Nothing from Sinnoh. No Starlies, no Bidoofs. Here is the Hisuian Voltorb that we've seen. But this is what the Electrode's gonna look like. So it's got like a weird like eye shape, but then it has like the pupil right there. That's like a drawn-on face. I still didn't really find anything cool about Voltorb, except it still does look like a Pokeball, because that's how they kept it in, like, that's how it's supposed to look in the original game. So then they changed the look of the Pokeball, and now that's what Voltorb looks like. That's kind of cool. Licky Tongue, no Licky Licky. There's no Licky Licky, which was one of the Sinnoh Pokemon. I know this is like back in time Sinnoh. I shouldn't say prehistoric because it's not, but like back in time Sinnoh, like Hisuian. Like a past Sinnoh, and there's just a lack of Sinnoh Pokemon. I mean, you got Licky Tongue, no Licky Licky, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, no Rhyperior, Chansey's, there's no Blissey, which is Johto, but still. Tangela, no Tangrowth, no Scizor, so it looks like... Am I the only one that thinks this looks silly? Look at this Magikarp. This looks awful. This is not what he usually looks like. He looks like he's made out of Play-Doh, like right here. And then he's like, look at his lips. Okay, well, at least Gyarados looks normal. Good old normal Gyarados. And then we got the evolutions. Only the original 3 evolutions, I might add. Only Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. So no of the other ones. Porygon, no other Porygons. And then this is where we get into the leaks about the Hisuian starters. So we have Cyndaquil right here. Quilava looks very different. He's got like no back feet, and he's like, or like no legs. He's got like feet, and then here is Hisuian Typhlosion. And I gotta be honest, I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of this, even though, let's look at the regular one. Typhlosion's my favorite starter, but like he still doesn't have the flames on his back like he's gotten rid of since Kalos. And I don't know what it is. He just kind of looks like he'd be a dark type as well, or maybe like maybe Ghost. He just kind of has like this menacing, like scary look to him. I think he might be like Fire Dark. I've been trying to avoid spoilers as much as possible, which is kind of ironic looking at the entire Dex, but I had to look at this. I mean, like, come on. We're 9 days away, and this is just insane to look at. No Togekiss. Okay, it's weird that there's no like Sinnoh types, like evolutions. Sudowoodo, Apom, no Ambipom. I think that's just going to be a reoccurring. Oh, okay. We have Espeon and Umbreon right here. They're just not with these three evolutions. So maybe you can only access these two like later on in the game or something. I'm not entirely sure. All of the unknowns. There's so many unknowns. Gligar, the Golden Steelix. This is Hisuian Quillfish. See, I don't know if there actually has been a Hisuian Quillfish, like leaked or not, like already like shown, but I've never seen this before. And then this is shiny Hisuian Quillfish. Scizor is here, so he's not with Scyther. So maybe there are like, I don't know. Heracross, Sneasel, Galarian Sneasel. Not Hisuian, I don't know why I said Galarian. A Hisuian Sneasel, the male and female type. This was one that we thought we would be getting when we saw that trailer. We thought it might be a Sneasel, but it was never like confirmed. But now, here it is. Hisuian Sneasel. Pediursa and Ursaring. We got all these. Porygon 2, again, not with Porygon 1. Or just Porygon is what it's called. There's Blissey. We have some Hoenn Pokemon in here. Gardevoir. I don't see Gallade, but Gallade could be off on his own. I'm not seeing any other Hisuian forms. Here are the Sinnoh starters. Okay. So Turtwig, Grotto, and Torterra. See, it would have been cool if they added Hisuian forms to the original Sinnoh starters. You would think that's something they would do, but here are the Sinnoh Pokemon. Here's the Starly, Staraptor. Here we go. This is like the Sinnoh Dex, like in order right here. Not seeing anything like out of the ordinary. No different forms. That I actually didn't know that's what Shiny Drifblim looks like. That's actually really cool. Spiritomb, there's Garchomp. No special forms that I'm seeing of. How many Pokemon are in this dex? There's a lot. There's Gallade. There's Porygon Z. So here's the Rotoms. And then here, oh, what is this? Oh, look at Hisuian Dialga. That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. And here is Hisuian Palkia, who looks he's a whatever it's called, like the half man, half horse. Palkia is now half of a horse. Where is it? What have they done with your arms, Palkia? What have they done? I don't. This is so cool. This Dialga, and then I don't know. Do you like maybe other people like Hisuian Palkia, but it's not for me. I don't see any for Giratina or any of these other ones. These are all of the plated Arceuses. And then, okay, so there's no Hisuian Arceus. Which I guess kind of makes sense, but the game's also called Legends Arceus, so either there may be one. And then we go down to Unova. We got Oshawott. Here is Hisuian Samurott. That's really cool. I actually like that a lot. This also looks like he'd be like part dark. But I don't know. I don't know if their design has anything to do with the typing. And then here, dude, we've already seen this, but like Hisuian Zoroark. Come on. Like if you're not using this in your playthrough, this thing looks insane. I don't. Is this Hisuian Braviary? This is the first leak that I've actually like been reacting to. I haven't been seeing anything. I've been trying to stay spoiler free, but I gave into temptation to react to this. These are just the Landorus's. Then we go to the Kalos Pokemon. Goodra. Is this Hisuian? I don't think he looked like this. Yeah, that's Hisuian. But then this Goodra looks kind of normal. I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely a Hisuian Goodra. It's got to be. I don't know much about Kalos, but that's got to be Hisuian Goodra. Sylveon, and then this is Hisuian Dartrix. I'm not a fan. I think out of all the starters, I'm gonna pick Oshawott because Samurott looks the coolest. I've got to be honest. And these are the new Pokemon. These are the new ones. Okay, so what is this? I don't know what this is. Still load. What is this what is this Pokemon? I don't know. It's next to Stantler. Because this is not the evolved Stantler, I don't think. Actually, is it? Yeah, it is, because Stantler didn't have the beard, but that might, I don't know. This looks like an evolved version of Sneasel. Yeah. Not too sure what that's called, but that's kind of cool. What is this? This is, I don't know what this is. This is just a whole new... I don't know what this Pokemon is, and I'm not a fan of it. The evolved version looks better. It's kind of like a snake's wrapped around. Is that an Arbok wrapped around him? No, okay. I don't actually know. This is the evolved version of Quillfish. The name's probably been already announced, but I don't know it. And then this is the evolved version of Basculin. There it is. I was looking for the name for it. Basculin. These are like the 4 forms. And then there's like the shiny, I think. And then this is an evolved version of Ursaring? Ursaring, I think? And then that is the entire dex. This actually, I actually like this a lot. So, the big takeaways from this, not shiny, Hisuian Dialga's amazing. Hisuian Palkia lost its arms. It now has 4 legs and is a horse. Poor Palkia. Samurott is probably the coolest starter of all of them, of the Hisuian forms. And that is the entire dex. There's a lot of Pokemon in here. There is a lot. So if this helps you make your team any better, it definitely helped me make my team for what I was gonna like choose. And then there's like these 2 eggs right here, but I'm assuming they're not a part of the dex. It starts with Pikachu, which is so that is the Hisuian regional dex. So if you guys did enjoy this leak and you found it informative, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And after seeing this, do you know what team you're going to use for Legends Arceus? I have a better understanding of what I'm going to use, and it really helps me, even though the game's only 9 days away from being released as of recording this. I think it was fun to react to. I told you to click off if you avoided spoilers, but that's it, done. Hope you guys did enjoy. Once again, the Google Drive for all the decks is in the description below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!